Welcome back to the show, guys. I'm your host, Valentine. Expecting you guys are having a wonderful and blessed day. On today's show, we're going to be talking a little bit about Cardi B and her filing for divorce of Offset. Let's get this clear from the get-go. Everybody knows exactly how much I dislike and hate what Cardi B does. That being said, her divorce from her husband, to me, is a tragedy. Meaning, I don't wish that on anybody, and obviously there's a child involved, right? So even worse situation. But that being said, that is bad and all that. Let's analyze the context, and let's analyze that the WAP didn't work. I know that might sound funny to some of you guys, but to keep a marriage, one of the fewest things is the WAP. There's other things that yeah, and I'm not even saying that word, and I feel like I'm cursing just by saying those three letters, right? There's a lot that encompasses what is a marriage, right? There has to be submission, right? There has to be submission on the part of the wife, submission on part of the husband to the wife, knowing your roles, knowing what God established to be the roles of the female, what God established to be the roles of the male. Let me tell you this, guys. There is a God-ordained order to marriage, right? Which is supposed to be a man and a woman. But in that, there's also orders that even if you're not Christian, you will understand, because this is something that is in you, endemic in you. It's like a software that God puts in your being, and He puts it inside the woman, and He puts it inside the man. Cardi B is boasting that she doesn't cook, she doesn't clean, she doesn't do anything. I get it. She's rich, whatever. She doesn't do all that. But this might be pointing out to other issues in the house, meaning, or in the marriage, meaning that she might be usurping the authority of the man, or not staying in her role, right? And maybe the man is not doing his role either, right? Let me explain to you, right? Check out this story. 3 o'clock in the morning. It's a couple, a man and a wife. Somebody knocks on the door. Women, answer in the comments below. Who do you expect to go answer the door? Do you expect you're going to go to answer the door at 3 o'clock in the morning? Of course not. Men, do you expect the woman to get up and go answer the door at 3 o'clock in the morning? Of course not. You know 100%, if you're a real man, if you're not a beta, you know 100% that is your responsibility to go open or find out who's at that door. I mean, that's just they knock, you know you're going. The woman knows, they knock, you know go check it out. Plain and simple. That's just how it goes. That's just, who told you that? The society tells you that? No, society doesn't tell you any of that. Society, there's something again inside the human being that defines those two positions, right? And everybody knows this subconsciously. So that feminism has come along and has trenched all that. Again, women who are and like women like Cardi B, who are promoting promiscuity, who are promoting constant debauchery. It's funny that she comes out with this song saying that she's this and she's that, and yet she's not able to hold down a man. Meaning, they're not able to work it out for whatever reason, even though she got the most whatever sexual thing she has, sexual and pleasure and beauty, that has a limit, right? That has a limit. Everything that has a limit, and that will go with age, right? And your sexual drive. I mean, I know men are more dogs than women when it comes to sexual drive. Obviously, naturally, men do have a more sexual drive than women. But to ladies and to men out there, ladies, when you give it to the men without being married, that's all he wants. That's the majority. That's the main thing that he wants in the beginning, in the early stages of the relationship. And once you give it to him, there's nothing to fight for. You didn't make him work for it. You don't make him anything. To be honest, I'm surprised that Cardi B even got married, because now even marriage is something that is being naysayed and being say, oh no, that's just a piece of paper. That's just a piece of paper. That don't say anything. Then go get it. I mean, I don't get it. Like, go get it. If that's just a piece of paper that don't say anything, go get the piece of paper, right? But again, is society in general that is promoting this. Don't get married. Don't do this. Don't do that yet. You see these unions are not working. They're not working. Like Cardi B, she has money. She has this. She has what she thinks are looks. She has what she thinks are sexual advantages, and none of that stuff work for her. Um, Seems like there seems to be some problems. I read the story on TMC, and she's adamant about him Offset paying child support. It seems like there might not have been a prenuptial. So if there was no prenuptial, this is gonna get ugly. Hopefully it doesn't, but who knows what. But this is a message to all those young ladies who want to get married, because this is the thing. Marriage, for the most part, a lot of the times, is like a woman thing, right? I mean, like the whole big wedding thing, and I want to get married, and when are we gonna get married? For the most part, a lot of the time, the first person who comes out of the relationship saying that they want to get married is the woman, and that's something normal. It's perfectly fine and it's great, you know. Men are usually a little bit later coming into the whole marriage thing and thinking about getting married and all that stuff. But to all those young ladies out there that have this Cardi B as a in a pedestal, as she probably would describe herself, I'm one bad B, as a bad B, right? Appearance of being bad and all that, that's just an appearance in itself for sure, as you were able to tell. Guys, leave me the comments down below what you think about this. I mean, I'm sad, but it's like, you don't cook, you don't clean. It's like kind of expected, right? Sadly, right? Let me a comment, give me a like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. I'm Valentine. God, family, country, me, Valentine. I am out.